B flat is the hardest guitar chord that there is to play near first position, no doubt. Every guitarist has to be able to play B flat or a version of it, however, because it's a major chord. Today, I'm going to tell you why it's so hard to play that full 5-string B flat. Three main reasons it's hard to play B flat is number one, you have a wide space between your frets down low near the nut. In first position, you'll notice my hand has to be opened a lot versus up in the higher positions. So that makes it much harder to play as well as your hand is being stretched out. Having that wide stretch is hard to do. Number two, you have a much wider string spacing near the bridge of the guitar than you do at the nut of the guitar. That means there's less clearance, so you have to be right on in order to make all the strings ring the way you want to without making them buzz. Number three, at the nut, the nut is far higher than the fret wire. That means that you're going to have to push harder the closer you are to the nut, and nothing is harder than first position. So whenever you're trying to fret and bar in that first position, you're going to have to apply a lot of pressure. So you want to stay away from that. Now I'm going to show you the best ways to play B flat, and you can decide which one's going to work for you. And our first way to play B flat is a 3-string method, which is ideal for beginners. You've got your F played with your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 3rd string. Your 4th finger plays your D note. That's your 2nd string and 3rd fret. And you've got your index finger on your 1st string, 1st fret. Now that sounds pretty good. The good thing about it is you got your B flat right where it should be, the first note, so it's a workable solution for beginners. However, that is a bit thin because it's only 3 strings and they're all treble strings. So I only recommend this for people who are beginners, and if you are a beginner, I wouldn't stay with it. Now, let's take a look at the second method. And now for our 4-string B flat, it's the same as the 3-string B flat, except I'm going to add my 2nd finger to the 3rd fret on the 4th string, and I'm going to strum strings 1 through 4. Now I like this because it's easy to fret. It's not the easiest way to play B flat, but the problem with it is the B flat is up here, not down here. So it's not in the right order, but it's a very, very workable B flat. And here's a great solution for B flat to play strings 2 through 5. Our first finger is going to go on the 5th string, 1st fret, and that just got an A shape with fingers 2, 3, and 4. That would be each directly under the other. And I'm going to mute my 1st string with 2 fingers, my 4th finger and my 1st. So it's a very nice chord, very full, and the B flat is right there. And then you can even use your 1st finger to sneak up and kind of mute your 6th string. There's just one that I like a little bit better. And this method is virtually the same as the last chord. We're going to hit all the same strings, except instead of having that A shape with our 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger playing 4 strings, strings 2 through 5, we're going to play it like this. So this is virtually the perfect 5-string B flat shape. However, we're just not going to play our 1st string. We're going to right in here with the meat of our 3rd finger. We're going to touch that finger against the 1st string and mute it. Now play it this way, and I also play it. Very little difference, if you can tell. I just played a 4-string versus a 5-string. I really like this method, guys. You're going to get 90% of what you're going to get with the 5-string method, and it's a lot easier. So a great, perfect combination for most of you guys out there. Now this is going to be the best way to play it if you can. Now a lot of guys are having trouble bending this finger. If you can't bend like that, so I'm able to do it, but I've been playing a long time and I've practiced on it and I have a very flexible finger. So it's the same shape as the last method, but we're going to bend that finger and not touch the first string, and that's the best way to play B flat. And so that's all the basic ways to play in first position. Of course, there's an E shape B flat up here. And actually, I'm known to cheat all the time. I'm a cheater. And I'll just go up there. I'll just go up and catch this B flat, guys. It's a terrible shift to make. A lot of times you can work your way up and work your way down, but that's not the purpose of this video. We're going to be working on bar forms soon. And let's look at a few tips and tricks for B flat. We're going to look at alternating bass first. We're going to go from 5 to 6, 5, 6. And so we're going to make our B flat, but instead of making a 5-string, make it a 6-string bar with your first finger. So that way we've got those 5th and 6th strings covered. 6, 5, 6. Just like that, as easy as that. A little palm mute to get a staccato kind of sound. You can also go up from 5 to 4. Or you can mix it up. You can play with alternating bass all day long. Now let's look at the minor scale that goes along with that B flat. That up, so you've got your going up and coming down. You can play around with that all day. You can also do just a little hammer. hand's been locked up ever since I started on this video.